Put yourself in place of a customer. If you wanted to restock spare parts for your machinery or find a specific detail to buy, would you rather browse through a large product catalog or go to the shop next door and pick the exact item from the showroom? Online shops have always been a manifestation of a large printed catalog, often tedious to read through. But what if we extend it with a showroom capability? If you are shopping for spare parts of a large machinery, it is much easier to find what you need just by looking at the machine itself. SAP Enterprise Product Development Spare Parts and Service enables you to integrate visual representation of the product and its components into your storefront. Integrated 2D and 3D models are fully interactive and directly linked to the parts catalog, making the process of buying impressively convenient and satisfying. With SAP you can grow revenue and increase brand loyalty by digitally transforming aftermarket sales and service providers into profit centers, maximize first-time fix rates, and increase customer satisfaction by quickly identifying the correct spare parts and confidently ordering and installing via a mobile device. Hi, my name is Elias. I am a product engineer at a company, and I will take you through the process on how I prepare 3D model data for visual spare parts and integrate it with Commerce Cloud Storefront. I will be using Valve Assembly as the example throughout this video. There are two main parts in this process: data preparation on the EPD visualization side and integration on the Commerce Cloud side. First, I will start by uploading my model into the SAP Enterprise Product Development System. Then I will use association structure to link visual components to BOM counterparts. After it is done, I will create an explosion view using 3D Author. Finally, I will configure and publish the visualization, making it accessible to Commerce Cloud platform. On the storefront side, I will update EPD integration configuration, which will make visualizations discoverable. And after that the model becomes available for viewing on the shopping page. I have the model that I want to process saved locally. Now I can start by uploading it to EPD. I have the Fiori Launchpad in front of me, and I will enter the import app. I create a new import request, set the target directory and select my file for upload. After the visualization is uploaded, I navigate to the target directory. In the target directory I select the imported visualization and open Association tool. I want to create a new structure, so I select this option at the first step of the association wizard. At the second step I provide a name for the associated visualization and select Commerce Cloud Spare Part for the visualization usage ID field. This usage requires an article number, which I also specify. And lastly, visualization category needs to be set to 3D visualization, as this is how the model will be presented later. At the third step I choose what the system should use to generate the initial association tree from. And for my purpose, generation from metadata will do the job. Finally, I select metadata fields to be used for identification and display name for the tree generation. I choose configuration ID and component name respectively, then I press generate. After the wizard completes, I close the dialog and proceed to the application screen. After the application is visible, I am presented with a 3D view of the model and association structure panel on the left. Now I need to review the tree structure and update items, if necessary. My goal is to make sure they are linked to the correct parts of the model and contain the correct properties. I open the structure browser panel on the right to have my 3D model structure at hand. I select each item in the association structure tree, check which part gets highlighted, and verify what properties are assigned. If association needs to be corrected, I select different 3D part and click Update Association. After I am done, I click Complete Association button in the toolbar and confirm where to save the new visualization. For the next step I open the associated visualization in the authoring application. After the scene has loaded, I select the entire model and click Generate Exploded View at the bottom toolbar. When Generate Exploded View Assistant panel opens, I review the options to be used for the new animation. For this scene, linear explosion mode along Y-axis will work the best, so I keep those options and extrude all the parts in the viewport. Then I use 3D Gizmo to rearrange the parts to have a better spacing. I review the position of parts to make sure they are nicely arranged with no overlaps. Then I click the Generate button and wait for the system to create a new view. After it is done, I select the generated view from the bottom toolbar and verify the final animation. Then I click the Publish button and save the visualization. Now I will configure the system for the integration with Commerce Cloud. As the first step, I will add Commerce Cloud origin to the list of allowed origins for visualization service. For that, I open Security Administration application and add the URL mask to the list on the allowed origins page. Next, I go to System Administration application and open Visualization Usages page. Here I create two usages to tag folders and visualizations for use by Commerce Cloud. Folder usage will have an additional key for function, and visualization usage will have a key for product code. After that, I go to the folder where the resulting visualization is stored. I create an additional folder and call it Online. This folder will be shared and contain visualizations available externally. I set Commerce Cloud folder usage on the detailed screen. Then I open Access and Permissions dialog and request anonymous access to this folder. It will not make the folder immediately accessible. This change requires a confirmation from an administrator. I copy the annotated visualization with explosion animation into the online folder and make sure that visualization usage is set to Commerce Cloud spare part and the correct product code is assigned. Finally, I open Security Administration application and go to Anonymous Access folders. There I find my folder and change its access status to enabled. To finalize the integration, one off change is required on the Commerce Cloud storefront. I make sure that EPD visualization feature module is used by the application and it is configured to use the Commerce Cloud folder and Commerce Cloud spare part usages I created previously. Now we should have the visualization available for viewing on the store page. In order to verify that, I go to Commerce Cloud storefront and I search for the product name. I open the Spare Parts tab, and the visualization appears in the viewport. I click the play button to explode the product and access spare parts individually. I click the isolate button to view a specific part to make sure this is really what I'm looking for. I can add items to my cart and proceed to purchase when I'm ready. The functionality of the store works as usual, and the integration that we provided maintains a direct link between the 3D model and the store's parts catalog. With SAP you can grow revenue and increase brand loyalty by digitally transforming aftermarket sales and service providers into profit centers, maximize first-time fix rates, and increase customer satisfaction by quickly identifying the correct spare parts and confidently ordering and installing via a mobile device.